Okay, I thought I would do another little video on something I toyed around with one day. But basically, Shift A brings up your mesh. We're going to go with a cylinder. Let's do tab 3, select faces, underneath, up here, 0. Again, N brings this menu in and out right here, window. Let's hit tab, let's scale this so we can see what we're doing. I'm going to do 3, or what, tab 3, and let's do 6 is fine. You know what, let's do 3, and then that way we can tab and scale it much larger. So, and scale it just a little bit larger. And tab. Let's take this to 6. Alright. Now I'm going to hit I for inset. Take it in like so. Then E for extrude. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to come up here and change the setting to 0. So it takes it to 0. I'm going to hit I for inset. We'll bring it in, say like so. Then we'll do E for extrude. Bring it up like so. Let's do 8. Okay, then we're going to do inset. About like yay, I think. Now extrude. Bring it down. Now, this isn't going to be 100% exact. If I wanted to, like say, inset there, this gives me the distance. So we can change that. So say I want to do 0.2, for example, or whatever. I can do whatever. We can change it to whatever, but I want to inset a little bit, extrude a little bit, inset, extrude, inset, extrude, inset, extrude, inset, extrude, inset. Now I'm going to bring this one in a little bit more. Now I'm going to extrude. I'm going to bring it up some. Inset, and then extrude down. For example, 0. Now the idea was to create some bleachers, like with a walkway around the outside, a wall, and then an arena floor here in the middle. So it could be kind of like a coliseum. And this is like an outer wall. So we can hit 3, click this, delete faces. Okay, that deletes his faces. Let's hit 1. Hit these 4. Fill. Hit fill. We're going to do a doorway like that. You know what? I just thought of it. Let's go Z. Control Z to go back. So I'm going to hit 3 for face. I'm going to do something more along that line. And let's see. Yeah, do extrude, just pull it through. Something like that there. Problem of it is it's not set right. I don't like that it's set on there. But Extrude will allow me to use that for the door, so let's do 3. That's at face. Drop it to 0. Let's delete faces. Delete faces. So we have a doorway there. And then with the stadium, like, that needs cleaned up on the backside, but you should see. I'm just trying to speed through this a little bit. Now, something I wanted to show you here was, let's say we need a way into the stadium, right? We can pick different spots wherever we want. Let's pick this spot here, for example. And, well, let's just use this. And I'm going to Shift D, left click. Then I'm going to, I'm going to hit R for rotate, and then I'm going to hit 90. Hold on. I'm going to hit R for rotate, Z for Z axis, and then 90. No, not 90. I want 180. So do it again. R for rotate, Z for Z axis, 180. Left click. That's what I want. Now I can G, Z, bring it down. We can clean that up, but I just want to get it down here to the floor level. Now I'll take all this. Well, like so. Delete it. Delete faces. And then I can even take 1, hit 1, tab 1. And I can do something like, I gotta click these. I should be able to hit F for fill. See, it fills that in. And then once I get this cleaned up and set the way I want, I'll click these verts here. So these ones, these two, this one, that one down there, this one, and whatever's down here. Hit fill, and it'll fill in that side for me. Of course, this all needs cleaned up. But the idea was, I created steps, so I have a way to walk around the back side, and then come up here in the steps, walk around the arena, and you have the seating there. Now you get fancier. You can put, extras in here to make the steps to where they're closer together, and the bench seats are farther apart. You can raise this up higher, so therefore there's more steps to get up to this point. You can do something like, let's go back to 3. We can do something like, where's that doorway? Right there. So we can do something like click this, let's do every other one. Whoops. Every other one. And I'll show you what idea I just thought of. The rest of these select. I'm holding down Shift while I'm clicking. So hold down Shift while you're clicking all these. See. Okay, and I hold down Shift, and my middle mouse button allows me to slide this over. Now I'm going to hit I for inset. So inset that a little bit. Then I'm going to hit E for extrude. So I can do something like that. I want to say, nope. Okay, so that allows me to do that. And I was just thinking, what if, let's make that 10 maybe? Yeah, 10. I like that. So now, tab that off. Now I'm going to Shift D, and I'm going to left click, then I'm going to hit right click, and then I'm going to hit mirror. And basically created a duplicate and mirrored it. Then I'm going to click Z, whoops. Shift up, the wrong thing. Shift D, create a copy of it, and then left click to click it, then right click to do Z axis, G, Z to bring it up. Where am I setting at? 20, so I'm going to just put it at 20. Now, tab, I want to delete this face. I'm going to delete this face. Basically, all these in here need deleted as well. So, if I did, say, vertices, did something along that line, you could delete. But the key it would be to, it's going to require some cleanup to do what I want to do. But, matter of fact, let's see something. Vertices. Yeah, that's what I really want. So, let's do Shift Z. 7 takes me from the top view. I just want all these middle verts gone. So hold down Shift and let's just get them all. Shift. And I'm still holding Shift down. Not the outside ones, just the ones on the inside here. Control Z, undo that. I just don't want to take a chance if I grabbed any of the outside ones on accident. Okay, delete vertices. So there's that. Control Z. Delete vertices. Fill. Delete vertices. Fill. Now, let's just do 1 for example. And Shift Z. And G, Z. Bring that down. Z. Fill. Let's try that. Hit 3. Delete. Aces. Darn it. No. I was trying to fill in this. So it'd take a little bit of time to fill in the extra little layer right there around the top of that. But the idea was you could create some pillars in here and have it looking something like that. You can maybe put some like wooden stilts across this, maybe some cloth awning over it. Another thing is like these pillars here, you can make it to where they're not as wide. You could do something like say hit 3. Well, they're going to have to become one mesh to do it right. So tab, let's Shift, hold this one down. Control J. We'll join the two, and then hit tab. 3. I can grab, say, these two. Grab these two. What happens if I hit S for scale? That's not what I'm really wanting, but you see it does do something a little fancy. But you can go around doing that, creating different types to give a different look around it if you wanted. Z, let's do I'm trying to think, there's another one I was going to try. Oh, you could do say 1 or 2 and click the little edge line in there and this little edge line here, and then hit S for scale. Oh, it's because these ones were together and I didn't get that one. Z. Well, Let's do that again. Now S for scale. No, still didn't get it. Scale. No. Well, you have to get them both. There's another one in there too. Or here, let's do A. Let's get everything. Let's clean it up. Mesh. Clean up. Merge distance. There we go. That should have took care of it. There's that side. Now scale. See? I took care of it. So you can do something like that. You can also do GZ. You can bring it down here or make it more up there, you know? Whatever you'd like to try to do. You can also then do, say, still use the edges, select the edges. Select those two, and let's select this one and this one. And we can hit subdivide, right click, hit subdivide. And now you want to do, say, this edge, and hold down shift and this edge. Now you can hit scale, and you can do G, Z, and bring it down something like that. But anyhow, make it whatever you'd like. But if you wanted to as well, you can just simply go to 3. Say click this here, 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 and here. And let's say extrude, for example. You can make, you know, we could have done it to where these were all wider all the way around here. And it wouldn't have to be so narrow. So that's another option. But I just wanted to show you how it don't take long. You can play around with it and get your own little design going, but you can have seating, you have an arena, you can have stairs, you can have a door, you know, you can have a top, you know, whatever you want. But just play around with the tools and be creative. Alright, it's in the video. Thanks. See you at the next one.